This is about how to create a powerful vision. Now, there's truth in the saying that we learn far more from our failures than we do from our successes. When I was running my previous business, I set our vision that we were going to grow to be a £100 million business. Now, to me, that made perfect sense. It was crystal clear. I knew exactly what it meant, and I was excited about it. However, the problem was I was the only one who was excited about that. So for the rest of my team, even though I told them about this, and I actually created these sheets of paper with our vision, our values, how we were going to run our business, and these were laminated and these were everybody's desks. 6 months after I'd announced this and I'd shared it every single week, I asked my team and I said, what's our vision? And one person came close. They said, I think it's something to do with a number. So what do you take from that? Well, the key point for me is a vision has got to be something that engages other people. It's got to be powerful, it's got to be emotional, and it's got to be simple. Now, I trained many years ago as an accountant, so when you say a numerical thing for me, that resonates to me and I get that. But for everybody else, utterly hopeless, meant nothing to them. So a couple of examples of some visions that I really like. So there's a startup bank in the UK. They're doing fantastically well. They've raised a ton of money, and their very, very simple, powerful statement is, we want to kill this other bank. It's powerful, it's emotional, you get it. You can describe that and you can say that to the next person, the next person. That's not going to get lost in translation, and it sort of evokes a very sort of tribal emotional response. Another one that I like is from an organisation called the Supper Club, and their vision is, we want to make Britain the most enterprising nation in the world. And again, that's just something that grabs me, and I love that. It's just simple and it's powerful, and you want to communicate that, you want to be part of it, because the powerful thing about a vision is you want to get pulled into the future with it. It's something that sort of says, you know what, I can really, really put heart and soul into this. So, when you're coming up with your vision, whether it's for your business, whether it's for you in your life, whatever part of your life this is, take the time to get this right. Think about those things. It's got to be simple, it's got to be powerful, it's got to be emotional. Now, for us, when we sailed around the world, it took us about 6 months to crystallize our vision. And we'd try something, we'd write it out, and we'd stick it up on the wall, and then we'd sort of live with it. And then we'd go back to it and say, is that right? And then we'd tweak it and we'd adjust it. So it's an evolving process. But the acid test for me is, once you share it and other people respond and react to it and they can repeat it back to you, you'll start to get that feel when you're heading in the right zone. So for me, there's very few things that are more important than getting the vision for your business right. Where are you going? Because if you want to build a team, to take them on a journey, you've got to have something simple and powerful that sits inside their head. It doesn't matter what you've got written on a piece of paper. It only matters what people carry in their heads. And I've seen so many vision statements and things in corporate world, and there's all this detail that's down on a piece of paper, and nobody can remember it. It only matters what you can carry inside your head. So take it, play with it, work out your vision, communicate it, test it, trial it, have some fun with it. Good luck.